right, fellow bridge lovers, you got me. I was wrong. 3 of you pointed out my short on this double dummy problem was wrong. So what happened on this one, you are in 4 spades, you get the 6 of spades lead, and you win over here. You have to play the 10 of hearts, which is correct, and you play a spade, you have to win it up in the top, which is correct. And now you have to play a heart, which is correct. And then here, my problem was, I cashed the ace of clubs, and I pitched a diamond. And this line leads you to this end position. Let me get us to it here quickly. And I said at this point you could play the 4 of diamonds and there's a Morton's fork. Not really. If they play the ace of diamonds and then they exit a spade, now you don't have enough tricks. At this point you only have 7 and you only have 2 more. You were not able to cross ruff 2 more times like you would need to in order to make 4 spades. So my theory was wrong here. Now also, if they duck the ace of diamonds, you also go down if you continue with the line that I suggested when West pitches a diamond in this point. Because now, when you do this, right, you play a heart, you try to cash it, now they win, and they don't have to be end played. They just have the ace of diamonds and a club, and you can't do it. So the line I said was wrong, but I didn't say that you can't make it. Now that you have more time, and you know that line doesn't work, can you find the line that makes it? All right, let's get to the point where I was wrong. Here I said you should cash the ace of clubs. That's wrong. Instead, what you need to do is maintain the ace of clubs, but continue with your cross ruff. So you can ruff a club, ruff a heart. Now you have a Morton's fork, because now when you play a diamond, if they play the ace, now since the diamond split 3-3, if they exit a spade, great. The trump are drawn, you play the club, all of your diamonds are high, and you only have 1 more loser, which means that you make your 10 tricks. Since you kept the ace of clubs, and you didn't pitch your 4th diamond, you were good, double dummy. All right, great, we made it one way, but now we have to go with the line where they duck. Let's say they duck, all right? Queen of diamonds, right? We ruff a heart. And at this point, West has to make a decision. Either they can pitch a diamond, in which case we can just exit a diamond at this point, and now everything's good, because if they exit a spade, we play the jack of spades, we get back to our hand, the ace of clubs is good, and we made our 4. Now, if they exit a club instead, now we just pitch our heart, club, king of diamonds. If they ruff, fine, whatever. Now we just rough and our 9 of diamonds is high because the diamond split 3-3. That's what happens if they decide to pitch a diamond. But if they decide to pitch a club instead, there's an end play. Now we play the ace of clubs. We pitch that diamond because we don't need it anymore. It goes club, ruff. Now they don't have any clubs left. They've been stripped of the club suit. And now when it goes heart, we can pitch the club, they ruff, and now they're end played, just like they were before. So there's your double dummy line to making it. You needed to hold the ace of clubs, you need to do a squeeze and a Morton's fork in order to make this contract. Wow. Did you find it? Let me know in the comments.